Did you prepare questions?
We're winging it, baby.
Hey.
I used to read it. I can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
You bumping? I'm not bumping.
Yeah.
I'm bumping.
You're bumping?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just bumping my... It's just louder. Like, I'm just louder. Like, my own voice is louder, not the music.
Oh, the music's going down now.
Yeah, we're ready.
Do I kick it off?
Yeah.
Kick it off.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. What's up, everybody? Sorry for the technical difficulties. Bernie, I am blasting in my own ears right now.
All right, let me turn you down. Is that better?
There we go. Hey, so what's up, everyone? This is Mini Biking and Easy, a podcast where we talk about mini bikes, go-karts, power sports, and Formula One every once in a while, which we're on summer break. So
Yeah,
you
did you
don't have to worry
catch that last race?
How dare you? They haven't raced in a couple weeks.
I must have saw the practice race then.
So today I got my bestie. I got Oliver back in the chair with me. What's up, Ollie?
What's up, race team?
I have to ask you, are there any podcasts that you listen to or watch other than this one?
This is my main one.
Uh-huh.
Other than that, are you familiar with Workaholics, the show?
Yes.
Yeah, those guys have a podcast. Hilarious.
This is important.
This is important.
Yes.
I feel like that's only activated during road trips, though.
Like going out to the ranch.
Like going out to the ranch, which is what we did this past weekend.
Yeah, and I picked a baller fantasy team. So
You
everyone
did.
watch out. My fantasy team's going to bring home that trophy.
Fantasy F1 team.
No, that's a different thing. That is a thing, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, doesn't surprise me.
I play with Justin with AS Calor.
Does he do better than you, or vice versa?
Actually, I sent him an invite. He's not a part of that. Sergio's a part of it, though.
Well, which one is it, dude? Get your
It's
story
all right.
straight. Okay.
So this is important. Is there anything else
That's
that
about
you follow?
it, really.
Okay. For me, it's Conan O'Brien. Conan needs a friend.
Great one, yeah.
And every day I listen to Morning Brew Daily every morning. Do you know what that is?
Not familiar, no.
It's just like, they got 20 minutes to get some news in so I know what's going on.
Okay.
So it's like a quick hitter type of news.
Okay.
But I also listen to This Is Important and a bunch of F1 podcasts.
Right, naturally.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to know so I know what your podcast style is.
This is where all the comedy comes out.
Okay.
It's from me.
Okay, yeah.
And
no,
you.
Exactly.
You're a funny guy.
But mainly you, since you're the co-host. I got Bernie's on the 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s.
What up?
Oh, you got a mic.
I do have a mic this time.
Welcome back, dude.
Yeah.
Dang. So we just don't have a Bernie mic.
A Bernie Cam.
Bernie Cam.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
One day.
So funny story. The other day I was talking with one of our old co-hosts, Zane.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying that he does a bunch of stuff on Facebook. And I was like, man, are we even friends? I don't even know who you are. I haven't seen anything. He's like, yeah, I'm on there all the time. I just found out in the Chick-fil-A parking lot that him and 150 other people have requested to be my friend on Facebook. And I didn't notice. I didn't know that was a tab that I needed to be befriending people.
From Chick-fil-A?
Well, I was sitting there waiting on lunch to show up.
Yeah.
So, Zane, if you're watching or listening, I'm sorry, buddy. I just accepted you and I sent you a wave. So,
You poke him?
You should poke him.
Yeah.
is that a thing, Poke?
Yeah.
Back in the day it was.
Okay, that's
Not
what's
so much
up.
anymore.
Before we go even further, we have a few of our sponsors. We got a shout out. We got AS Color, which my box of AS Color merch came in,
We remember.
and all the pieces are so dope. I went crazy on the swim shorts.
Okay.
I got the baseball tees, the box cut. I wore it all throughout the weekend. Super comfy, premium merch all around. Even a belt. I got some socks. I got some underwear.
Justin,
I went
respond to my text.
This
I sent him a
box,
text.
man.
hey, this box was like this
I
big.
poked him. He didn't do anything.
In person.
So AS Color, we also want to give a shout out to Printed Threads. Man, they came through because we wanted these ridiculous looking straw hats. And their machines weren't able to get around these huge brims, these rice hat looking brims. So I think they hand stitched like every single one of them.
Whoa. They look great, too.
They came through, and I'm sure whatever we paid for it, that they went above and beyond.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want some straw hats, go talk to Ryan at Printed Threads.
Heck
Or visit the Go Power Sports website eventually.
Yes, I actually think the straw hats are on there now.
Yeah, so anytime you're in the sun, perhaps the 180.
Oof, which we have coming up. So before we go any further, October 4th is our first GPS 180 practice day out at the ranch. If you want more information, gps180race.com, or just check out our Instagram, Facebook. We have it. I think we have the post
It's
like
pinned
link,
up there at top now, yeah.
So October 4th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Everyone show up there.
That's a pretty good riding time.
That's a pretty good riding time, and hopefully it's beautiful weather. But that's to get everyone ready for a month later. November 8th is the actual race day. So everyone mark your calendars right now. We want to give a shout out to Jose out at Rockwood. For those, the last time we were on the podcast, we talked about he was going to have Customer Appreciation Day on Saturday, August something.
How'd that go?
4th? Yeah, something like that.
I believe they ran 26,000 rides that day. And you're like, is that good or bad? A good day is 800 to 1,000 rides.
Wait, 2,600 rides. Right?
100.
Okay, not 26,000.
Sorry, 2,600.
I'm like, wait a minute.
They're still doing it right now. They're finishing out the line.
Dang, did I say 26,000?
Yeah.
I think you did.
Wolf, my bad. 2,600. I don't know how much with the golf, but they were there till like 1:30 a.m.
Awesome.
Most of them put in 18-hour days, so kudos to those guys.
Yeah, shout out to that team.
Yeah, and even the story that some guy, one of the guys cramped up, went home. He got into the mind of a Greg Jennings. He put the team on his back, and he came back to work and finished out the shift. MVP
Man,
right there.
Those guys are great.
Yeah.
Those guys are great.
Seriously.
So yeah, go down there, go high five anyone on the Rockwood, boys or girls. They're all great. Also giving a shout out to Megamoto, Tillotson, Trailmaster. We couldn't do the show or any of this without you guys, so I appreciate the love and support. And we should just get to it. You ready for this?
I think so.
So all the way from Weatherford, we have a good time buddy. He's over at all of our shows. He's always, repping us, and we appreciate everything that he does for the mini bike community and the go-kart community. Come on down. We got Travis Cox. What's up, Travis?
Can you hear that clapping?
No, I don't hear any clapping. I
Okay.
hear nothing.
I hear it.
Okay, you can hear it.
Something's broken. What's
Your
up,
FX
Travis?
button.
What's going on?
So let's get you set up. Let's try to get this. You get comfy, and then we'll move these mics around you. Yeah, Red Bull right
I don't know
there.
if I've seen a tall boy Red Bull before. That's impressive,
Yeah.
dude.
He just slammed that. It's only
Yeah,
been open
he
for
shot
about
it on
30
the way
seconds.
up. Yeah.
Carrying that bike up the stairs.
Did you carry this bike all the way up by yourself?
No.
There
Bernie,
were definitely four of us doing
yeah.
it.
Why don't you just ride it?
I offered, but they said no. Something about insurance.
Those stairs are the equivalent of Pucker of Buttercup, if anybody.
It's pretty close.
Okay, so we will talk about this bike. I'm glad that you brought it because it is a beautiful specimen.
Thank you.
But let's get everyone acclimated. Who is Travis Cox? Or say, how did you get started with mini bikes?
First time I ever got one, I was working for my uncle when I was a kid, and he said if I worked the summer for him, he'd give me a mini bike. And at the end of the summer, he gave me milk crates full of a mini bike. Yeah.
Well, as in they were just parts, or they
Yeah,
were
it was
tiny
nothing
mini
but
bike?
parts.
It's a
yeah.
puzzle.
No, it was nothing but parts.
You said you were a kid, so 2 years ago, 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be 51 this month. No, I was probably in 6th grade.
Nice.
6th grade, yeah.
So walk me through this bucket of parts.
Well, it ended up staying a bucket of parts
Okay.
because he didn't give me everything. I worked all summer for that and never got it. But I did have a really nice tank that I painted and cut my stencil out and spray painted it.
Nice.
I was very proud of the tank. But
Heck yeah.
no, I've actually only been doing this for 3 or 4 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you
But-
so are you a motorcycle rider at all? Are you a two-wheel fan?
Yeah. I had dirt bikes when I was younger.
Okay.
But I got into building them. I love building them as much as I love riding them.
Okay.
I mean, it really is just to see what I can do the next thing, and it's a blast. And really, I think the community, the mini bike community, is really what sucks you in.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, you got your few out there that want to complain here and there, but for the most part, everybody is very inviting, very helpful, just super, super nice people. It's like a second family. It really
Aw.
is. So, but,
Dang. So what was your hobby before mini biking? Like, you must have wanted to build before you got into mini bikes.
yeah, I mean, I've fabricated stuff my whole life. I'm a maintenance technician. And I've built barbecue grills. I've
Okay.
just all kinds of different stuff. But really, the mini bike's all I want to do now.
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm supposed to be moved out of my RV park by the end of the month, and I can't stop working on my stuff long enough to get it done. So,
Heck yeah. And
But-
you gave me a staggering number of how many mini bikes and go-karts do you have right now?
I got one go-kart now. It's about complete, and I have, I think, 17 mini bikes
Wow.
now.
Where do you put all these mini bikes?
I pay for a air-conditioned storage unit for my mini bikes.
Okay, nice.
And then I have several at my house.
Nice.
Yeah, which I'm be putting a shop up at the new place I'm headed, so that I can put my nicer ones in there.
Yeah.
And but yeah, and then I build flip bikes on the side.
Okay.
You know, those are ones that you can sell to be able to afford to build ones like these.
Yeah.
So, but,
Is there a main frame that you get that you build for flip bikes? Is there like a constant that people are always asking you to build?
Not really. I've had a lot of luck with Baja Warriors. I mean, it's the original big boy mini bike. In fact, that was my first bike. I bought it from a guy for $20 in a breakfast burrito.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and actually that bike is what just set it off, because when I got done with it, the reaction that I got from everybody, it just kind of blew me away. So it made me want to build something even
Nice.
better to see what reaction I could get next time, and just keep going.
Do you remember what kind of breakfast burrito it was?
Yeah, it was one with eggs and bacon and
Oh,
sausage.
man. Classic.
Yeah.
You make a pretty killer breakfast
tried to.
burrito.
I
No,
tried
he
to,
needs
yeah.
to go ahead and start your breakfast burrito idea and a breakfast burrito food truck. That could be
Yeah.
another show.
Like
Oh,
Ollie puts like green hatch chilies in there with some pulled
Ooh.
pork
Oh,
and
yeah.
eggs and bacon. Oh man,
sounds
it was
good.
Delish.
Pretty delish.
Sounds good.
And they're super cheesy too.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just like him.
Dun-dun-dun.
No,
So-
that sounds good.
So you brought a trike to the last Pool Star picnic.
Yes, sir.
Do you have other trikes, or is that a one-off trike?
Well, that's actually that is a RPC trike. It was a DIY kit. I built a motor for a guy in California, and I'd talked to him a long time, telling him I was wanting one of those trikes. And I came home one day, and there was a box in front of my door. It was a DIY kit, and I tell you what, the guys that build these frames, I got a lot more respect for them, because I built it on a 4x4 piece of aluminum plate that I had to level out. No jig, no nothing. It was, like I said, DIY kit. I had to build the entire frame and everything. A lot of work goes into that, making sure everything's right. I'd built a trike before out of actually a Megamoto 80.
Okay.
I took the rear end off of a little Chinese four-wheeler and mocked it up and made a pretty cool little. I sold it probably, I don't know, 6 months after I built it. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, I wanted one of those trikes. That one will be with me for a long time.
Okay, it's a beautiful work of art. I wish I could have thrown you a photo of it
Yeah.
next time. Right,
It's
write
definitely
that
one of
down.
the more popular photos, though, that I think you were the. Once I was done editing them, I sent yours right away because I was like, this looks amazing on this backdrop at the Pool Start.
Yeah.
I wish I had showed up on time, because there had already been about 2.5 hours of boating by the time I showed up with my bikes.
Hey, you made it. You made
yeah.
But
it.
it's still, I think
Oh,
it,
voting.
Yeah,
Voting.
yeah, the voting.
okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
But Jack Ramsey from Mini Bike Coalition, he voted it his favorite build, and got a pretty cool trophy. Like the year before, my Nomad bike, the blue one, Rick Watson voted for it. And coming from other builders, to me it means more. Not that the popular vote doesn't mean, but
Yeah.
coming from other builders, they know what it takes to build these.
Exactly.
So it meant a lot to me, and it still took second in the popular
That's-
vote.
Which is
So-
amazing because most of those voters are like my 5-year-old kids where they're like, oh, this is pink.
Yeah.
And that's all they
Right.
saw.
Yeah, the year my Nomad, it got second, the Scooby-Doo
Yeah.
Megamoto 81.
Yeah.
And it was very nice. I missed Mr. Machine paint job, and I thought, yep, bunch of little
Yeah,
kids.
that was fun. That was a
Very
really
clean.
fun one.
But it was a very clean, nice looking bike though, for sure.
So if we were to go back 4 to 5 years before you really got into the hobby, what first brought you into the hobby? Did you have a friend with a mini bike? Were you cruising Facebook? Or
Actually, I had some friends that they had gotten on they made more money than me, so they got themselves a couple Mega Moto 212s, and they were going out riding, and I was like, man, I want to do that. So he found this, well, he was given, the one that he gave to me for $20 in the breakfast burrito, he was given that. It was a rusted up just pile that was left under somebody's awning. And like I said, I built it all up, and I just started taking it out, and it was my first one, and I actually built a 224 motor. I did a full build on it, and my problem is I get carried away. I can't just stop with, like this thing, it's got so much stuff on it. It's unreal. It's, but that also, it's a good and bad, because you end up with 17 bikes.
Yeah.
Because you can't sell them.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to spend that kind of money on those bikes. And I'm not going to sell them at a loss, you know.
Yeah,
right. Is this your favorite at the moment?
This is my favorite to ride for sure. I have a Hurricane that I got from here that also has the 10-inch wheels, and this has got about 13 inches clearance. My Hurricane has about 15 inches clearance. You can't sit flat-footed with it. I had it out there last year, and it's got a 225 Tilly with a big block clones head. It'll be out there too. And then my other trail bike, I got a BT 200X, which actually has more fabrication work in it than anything I built, because I cut the back of it off and added a MB 200 swing arm to the back of a BT 200X, and it's got a 459 big block on it. So,
Golly.
But yeah, that's why I say I get kind of carried away with things.
And how many gallons is that tank?
That's 2 gallons.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I see you already prepped your bike a little bit. You have a extra belt.
Yes, sir.
What else you got?
Yeah, I will have, well, when the race happens, I'm teaming up because I'm too old to do 3 hours on my own.
So am I, so don't worry.
Buddy of mine, Justin Reynolds, in fact, the Saw Daddy, he is going to ride with me. We're going to just, whenever I get tired, say, hey, it's your turn. But I will have a pre-cut chain, just ideas for the race guys. Find out how many links you got, have one pre-cut, because there's a good possibility in 3 hours that's going to go off.
Right.
Hopefully this is built and, enough to where it's going to hold up. I'm going to try to turn my carb inward so that it doesn't get knocked off.
Tucked in, yeah.
But other than that, this thing's pretty well ready for it. Yeah, I can't wait. I love it. I wait for y'all's events every year. I wish there was more of them.
Oh,
Yeah, I think you were the first person to ask about the track days, the practice days.
Yeah.
So
I went to both of them last year, and I know they're just doing one this year, because last year there wasn't a ton of people showed up, but it was still quite a few people. But hopefully I'm going to just push it like crazy through my group, get as many of the guys, because I'll schedule group rides and stuff too.
Nice.
Hadn't done that in a while, but we'll go all the way up to Twin Hills and Bridgeport.
Okay.
The motocross track,
Yeah.
we ride up there. Or if we do street riding, we go outside the city limits.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not one of those guys that's going to get in the middle of the city and
what is it, like the 605 mini bike gang? From the
Takeover.
police?
Yeah.
I'm not into that. These things cost too much money to be getting taken away. Yeah.
there's a ton of comments so far, but I want to. Andrew Porter said, "Don't give away all the secrets."
Oh, right.
Don't give them away, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Do you want to keep going with comments? Because I have a million questions. I know I need to give the floor to Ollie, but...
Okay, so Montoya says, "Don't forget, first place racer gets a full build bike from him, MBRS."
really?
So yeah, that's for the juniors race.
Yes, the juniors.
Jack says, "What up?"
What's up, Jack?
Taylor says, "What up?" Mini Bike Coalition in the house.
What's up,
Sir.
Taylor?
C4 in the chat.
C4?
And then Too Tall, the Mini Bike Misfits
Yeah,
in
what
the
up,
house.
dude?
Can't wait to rip it at the 180 with everybody.
Heck yeah.
So.
I do have a drag bike, and it's ready to go. So tell C4 I need to find out where they're going, where it's safe, because that also has a lot of money in it. I don't want it being taken away either. So
Yeah.
Right.
You want to race it in the drag race?
yeah.
Would you want to race in the GPS 660?
Oh yeah, if there's a big boys, I'll do it.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't-
200 plus.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I got that.
So you're borderline.
Yeah, I'm not 255. I might get down to 250 by then, but
There you go.
Still cutting.
So you mentioned your group. Do you want to go ahead and shout out your Facebook group? So if anyone wants to join these group rides or anything?
yeah. TLC's Mini Bikes. Just check it out, and it's a private group. So just answer the questions. I'll approve you. I need to get more group rides going. Right now, I'm in the process of moving. We were evicted from our RV park, but as soon as all that's taken care of, and like I said, we got events coming up, and
Yeah.
we're going to get back on schedule, getting some more rides going. Like I said, when we do rides out on the street, we got like Weatherford Lake out there where I live. We'll meet out there in the parking lot, and everybody waves at you. Or where I live in the country, there's so many back roads. It's out there, as long as you're not being an idiot, you know, they wave at you and, you know, just shoo you on. They don't care. I wouldn't go through the city, though, especially in Weatherford.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Right.
yeah, they'd be snatching them bikes up real quick.
Because they want to ride them.
Yeah, that's what it is. We've got a few people in our town that a little older guys, and they just everywhere they go is on a little Coleman mini bike, just cruising around.
Heck yeah.
But I think it's because they're old, like older guys. I don't think they get messed with.
Have you guys seen the new Coleman EV that they just dropped?
Oh, that electric
Yeah.
bike?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way overrated.
Yeah, way overrated. It's like way too much for what you get.
$1,500 for 25 miles an hour? I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Yeah, you need an e-box dragster at that point.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're as comfy, but
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's,
But the-
it's
the
killer
V2.
looking. It looks like the B200R. I
Right.
mean, it's kind of got this shape, the Mega Motor shape, but it's at $1,500 for a damn 25 miles an hour.
Yeah.
and,
Right.
and you start upgrading batteries and electric. That stuff's
It's
expensive.
pricey.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like $800 minimum for like a battery.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
not cheap at all.
Yeah, I was talking to Jack Ramsey about y'all's e-boxes, and because that and the Little Rascal GT, or not Little Rascal GT, the Rascal GT, those are in my future.
yeah.
But I'll be doing the 72 volt system because I want it to go fast.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah,
Those things get up and go, though.
Yeah, we also
Oh,
have
yeah.
we have a tester kit with our own electrical components on a Mega Moto 80. It is much smaller, but man, this thing rips. If
Oh, it's
you-
so fun.
Yeah.
It's
it'll
fun.
buck you off so fast.
Right.
But yeah, it is super fast.
Right.
So. Hopefully it's downstairs. I don't know if we've seen it. If not, you should definitely jump on it just to feel it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you bring up a kind of a good subject. Since you're a veteran for the 180, is there anything else you suggest a rider carrying with them, with whether it's your belt or your chain already cut to the right link size? What else is there that you think is important?
10 millimeter.
Yeah.
The
Eight
tools to
millimeter.
do
A
it.
14.
needle nose.
Yep.
Some channel locks. I mean, just some basic stuff, because pretty much you can build one of these bikes with the few tools I just named. But yeah, definitely a belt, a chain, a filter,
Right.
because in fact, that one's been smashed off before,
Yeah.
so
I think that's the main thing we pick up off the course
Filters,
when
for
it's
sure.
over is
Yeah.
filters.
yeah, I have a 90-degree too, but that's got a gauge warhead on it, which has a extended intake on it. So I don't know if that 90-degree is gonna get my carb tucked back far enough,
Gotcha.
but that's my goal. If not, I just have to be careful. I got fat legs, so maybe my legs will block my carb.
I also want to suggest my go-to is zip ties,
Oh,
just
yeah,
because
that's
you
a
can
good
use
one.
zip ties with anything. They can
Right.
be a chain link. They can hold your kickstand up if your spring falls
Yep.
off. Yeah, they're universal. And I see you going with a thumb throttle up there.
Yes, sir.
Nicely done.
That's the first one I've ever used, actually, and on any of my off-road bikes, we'll have thumb throttles. Because out there, I mean, you're getting in that stuff. You know, your hands
Right.
doing this number.
Yeah, that
And
wrist
with
fatigue.
this, I mean, your thumb comes off easy.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot easier, and the reaction time on a thumb throttle, it's insane. It's way better.
Okay.
This
Well,
thing
I've
is,
used one before. Have you?
I have, yes.
Okay.
yeah, you can go from 0 to full board just like that.
That's awesome.
I like it a lot.
Are there any other races similar, I guess, off-road races that you've taken place with, or?
No, really, the GPS 180 is the only one that I've been able to go to.
Right.
Because really, y'all got the only thing that's around. Well, actually, no, it wasn't a race, but I've been up to Oklahoma to cross timbers. I wanted to go to Jack's Malachi's. I think it was a few weeks ago, August 9th, I think.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to it, but all this stuff going on at my RV place, I couldn't. But super nice track. Not a race, but spending the whole weekend out there doing nothing but riding.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing about the GPS 180. It's not just the race. I mean, we're going to get out there as early as we can on Friday, set up, have a good time riding.
Right.
And then as long as we can Saturday, and then up till the race. And
Yeah.
it's just nice to do a whole weekend thing of it.
It's going to be a great time. I know Taylor and probably you too, Ollie. We'll be out there all week. We'll start prepping that track on Monday, Tuesday, and just making sure everything, all the signs look good, all the tents look good. We'll be up there quite a bit.
It's going to be a blast.
And then we're going to do all the cleanup on Sunday.
Yeah, shout out Taylor. I was in the process of building this, but I did pick up a lot of stuff watching the Andrew Porter build.
Okay, good.
I'm not telling any secrets, although it was all over YouTube. But and a lot of this stuff it's important. A lot of these guys are going to these big wheels, and I'm telling you right now, if you don't put these spacers with the bearings, you're going to blow the bearings smooth out. I've already done it. I blew the bearings smooth out of that rear wheel.
Yeah.
I think Kozad did that.
He did that the first year. He put those 10-inch handles on.
I upgraded to 15 millimeter axles, but because of the tariffs, those spacers y'all were selling, we were having to wait on them. So I doubled up my spacers, and I cut extras. So I've got 6 bearings running across the back and 4 running across the front.
Wow.
So it should be bulletproof.
That's some secret sauce. If no one understands, he's adding more bearings to the wheel to help distribute the weight, to hopefully not bust the axle.
Yeah, because if you got this much axle sticking out on both sides, it's even though there's bushings holding the wheel center, that's just a lot of flex.
Yeah.
When my big rear end's on top of it, it's a whole lot of flex. And this bike, it's a buddy of mine, Sean Harris, he built this. It's about 23, 24 horsepower, and it's, I mean, the bike's heavy. Bernie knows, he helped me carry it upstairs. Plus, I'm 255 pounds, and I've gotten air under both wheels on it.
Nice.
So it's definitely ready for the race. This will be the first year I actually enter it.
Heck yeah.
So
So what's your goal? Just finish?
Yeah. No, I'm not going in there to try to win anything.
Man, slow and steady could win the race as long as you don't break down.
Right.
You have a shot at this.
I'm not going to say I did the first lap in 6 minutes, but
That'd be super fast.
I don't know. Somebody was in here on one of the podcasts.
Yeah. Our fastest time we saw was like in the 9 minutes, right?
I was going to say.
Yeah, and that's super fast.
Yeah, no, he was straight getting it.
Yeah.
What was Isaac's fastest time?
I don't know, but they were more consistent than Lee. I think that was the biggest thing.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, Isaac got it last year.
Yeah.
Man.
They were kind of,
Man,
and
he
Zach.
he
Isaac
looked
and Zach.
tore up when it was over. God, body was tore up.
Yeah, I didn't know Zach was a ringer, so he's like a dirt bike racer.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And he's super light.
And then he's doing Mini Mayhem all the time, and that's
I
all
wish
that
that
training.
was closer.
Yeah.
That event looks so much fun.
It
We just
does.
watched the edit today. And
It is amazing. It was probably one of the best weekends, like of this year for sure. Of a few years, it's just a great time. Like you said, the mini bike community, that whole community out there, they are the sweetest.
Right.
They will feed you. They will give you something to ride on. They'll give you the shirt off their back. Honestly, none of them have met a stranger, so you would definitely fit right in. If you bring any of these machines out there, they're gonna ooh and ah over it. They got a mini bike show or what
the machine show.
machine show at the end, where everyone's concoction just comes on out. Where there's like old tractors, there's
Whoa.
Pallet jacks.
pallet
Whoa.
jacks. They got a wheelbarrow cart.
Yeah, wheelbarrow cart.
But then they have the big nasty where they have like a huge mini bike. They call it, I guess, a mega bike.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love everyone to at least go to one Mini Mayhem event.
Eventually.
It is so nice out there.
Yeah, it
North
looks
Carolina?
fun.
North
North Carolina.
It's either Goldsboro or Greensboro.
Yeah,
The
it's
weather
right
looks
outside
perfect
Raleigh.
all the time.
The
Like-
weather was perfect.
Like I know here we've dealt with a lot of mud off and on, but every time I've seen the stuff out there, it just, I mean, besides dust,
Yeah.
it looks like it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think we're right around 50% with it's either a beautiful day for the 180.
It's always a beautiful day.
Well, on the day of, yes.
The day of is always beautiful.
Sometimes a little chilly.
It could be a little chilly to begin with, but it's perfect because when you're sweating and
Right.
running around, then you're like, okay, a long sleeve and I'm good.
Yeah.
So knock on wood, hopefully it's beautiful
I
weather
hope
again.
so.
Yeah, last year I set up a little small tent on the trailer, and before the night was out, I was sitting in the chair burning friggin' paper towels in the deal with a cover over me because I was just shaking like
Right.
crazy. Didn't get no sleep, and then we went up and went to I think it's Tim's niece's
Oh yeah,
restaurant.
the
The,
cafe.
the cafe.
Yeah.
Man, if y'all ain't ate the trash can, whatever they call it,
I think
it's
it's just
got all
called
the
trash
breakfast-
can. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, that'll be somewhere else I go again too, because man,
Yeah.
that breakfast was incredible.
Yeah, when you think country Texas
Comfort.
breakfast food, comfort food, it's that cafe.
Yeah, it was
So good.
awesome. We were gonna ride up there.
But you took a nap.
Yeah, well, no, it was too cold.
Oh, okay.
It was freaking cold. I was like, nah, I froze my ass off all night. I'm getting in the warm truck.
It's like ET
Sorry, I
on the
said-
way out there. Like,
Yeah, because you're probably speeding 80 miles
Right.
down the highway. I can
Yeah.
imagine a mini bike would take you a little longer
Yeah.
and that much colder.
This one will hit about 70.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Man.
nice. Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
it's a beast.
So I know this is one of your favorite bikes, but out of all the bikes that you've ever owned over the last 4 or 5 years, is there one that you just really love, you have the most affection for?
Probably my Nomad.
Yeah.
The blue bike with the blades mounted on it. And
Go ahead and give everyone a visual, because when I think of the Nomad, I think of was it blue lights coming out of the head?
Actually, it has a full 3-piece shield on the front of it that has a light in the center. It's a cordless light, but it's got chrome backing so that my logo comes through, and it's got chrome trim around it.
Heck yeah.
And then it has a center chromed out tank, but it's got 16-inch real blades mounted to the side of it. Fully built 212 Predator. It's got the Mr. Valve cover see-through covers
Yeah.
and all that stuff. I mean, I've got 2 bikes that are powder coated, and that's one of them. My other one's a little Megamoto 80. Everybody keeps telling me I need to bring that to the events. It's a little green and orange one. It's actually the first shot at making a show bike, and I've never brought it out. So
Dang.
maybe I'll bring it this time
Yeah,
to the
let's
full
see it.
Yeah,
start.
you
but-
definitely should, especially if you can bring up to 10 bikes. It doesn't hurt people.
Right.
I guess the downside is, yes, you have to carry it back and forth. But
Man, at the
Just
end
be
of
like
the full start
Harley.
this year, oh my word.
Just be
God.
like Harley and bring
I was the
10 of
last one
smallest
out there
bikes.
because all my buddies that went with me, they had to go places.
Yeah.
So I was loading every bike by myself, and I
How
took
convenient.
6 bikes.
oh, man.
So yeah.
So for next year, you have to make sure your buddies don't leave you. But if you get here, early enough, Barney loves unloading bikes.
Right.
Yeah, carrying anything, really.
He helped me bring this one up. So
Whenever
I
I'm
appreciate
carrying
it.
like both cameras, and it's like it feels good to,
Yeah.
to push
That's
bikes.
the best time.
Right.
I thought I heard him offer to carry you up the stairs,
Right.
too, but I wasn't.
I almost need to carry me after coming up with this thing, man. I couldn't breathe. I thought, well, how am I going to do this 180? I can't even come up the steps with it.
So how did you come across a Nomad frame to begin with? Was it a marketplace type thing?
No, man, I'm telling you, this community has been so good to me. I'm blessed. I'm completely blessed when it comes to this. Sean Harris, a very good friend of mine. I watched him. He was posted in my group. He built a complete jig for this bike, and it's completely hand TIG welded. Just a beautiful frame. And I was watching it, and I kept commenting on it. Man, this is incredible. This is incredible. And then one day he just reached out to me and goes, what if I send you a frame and forks? I said, okay. I said, I can't afford that. He goes, no, I'm going to send it to you. I said, well, how do you want it built? He goes, I just want you to do your thing to it. He says, it's yours. Do your thing to it.
Nice.
And I told him, I said, anybody can ask him. I told him, I said, you're going to show that much confidence in what I do? I said, I'm going to build it. I said, I'm going to take it to a bike show, and I'm going to win a trophy.
Oh,
And I built
nice.
it. I took it to your bike show, and I won a trophy.
Man.
So I had to go by. If I say something, I got to do it.
Heck yeah.
It's manifesting.
That one took a while,
Yeah.
but it's my baby.
What's a while? How long do you think you spent on it?
Oh, I probably spent 6-8 months.
Dang, that's a labor of love right there.
Yeah, because like I said, I got a full-time job, and I have to, like, if I get something in my head that I want to build, I'm very OCD. Like, I can't, if I see something on this that I want, I can't substitute something. If it's going to be something like that tensioner, those are expensive.
Yeah.
But it's what I wanted. So I waited until I could afford it, and then I ordered it.
Heck
Right.
yeah.
I've gotten now to where, in fact, I mentioned the Rascal GT. I've already got parts. I don't have a Rascal GT yet,
Yeah.
but I already have parts for that build.
Oh,
I have
nice.
one of the heavy-duty suspensions y'all sell,
Yeah,
the front
yeah.
suspension. So that's what I'm going to put on it.
Nice.
But I pre-plan things in my head of what I want to do, and then I just buy a piece here, buy a piece there, and then when I get the stuff, I just start doing it. So
Nice. So, other than seeing Taylor do the Andrew build, where else do you grab inspiration?
Well, actually, you can grab it from anywhere. And I tell people all the time, some people may like this, some people may not. Like, I don't put up with BS in my group. If I see somebody dogging somebody out because of their build, I've had people say, well, I don't want to post my ride. It don't look, I said, I don't care how it looks,
Yeah.
You can pick up something from what anybody does. I mean, if you see something you like, somebody may build something and it may not be up to the same as this, but there may be something on that grabs your eyes. Like, hey, mate, that's a good idea. So really, you can pick it up from anywhere, and I do. I pick it up from all over the place. A lot of it's in my head because my mind it never really shuts off.
Yeah.
It's constant. In fact, I'm sure people from my job are watching because I was excited y'all invited me on this.
Yeah.
I've been in trouble at work. I've been told, don't be bringing the mini bike stuff to work. Stay off this on the mini bike stuff while you're at work. And so
He's actually clocked in right now.
yeah.
He's on a long lunch break.
They didn't know. No, I took this day off. So
That's awesome. Do you have any like dream builds, whether you want to build it up like something beautiful like this or just own like a classic vintage? Is there like a bike that you got to get your hands on?
not off. Eventually, I want to build my own. I've got ideas in my head for a frame that I'd like to build. Can't talk about it.
Right.
As soon as I do, somebody will build it. But it's like I like doing stuff that I haven't seen. Like I was telling him, I got a BT 200X at the house. When I built this, you cut the back of the Mega Moto 212 off. Well, I kept those. I have 2 sets of those sitting under my RV. And it's a big tube like the BT 200X. So I cut the back of it off, and I welded those in, which stretched that BT 200X out about 5 or 6 inches. And then I also removed the little, they got those cheap 5/8 neck bolts. I removed the front neck and put a bigger neck tube on it, and I put, where I took my Mega Moto 212 suspension off of this, I put it on that. So now the front of it's a Mega Moto 212, the middle of it's a BT 200X, and the back of it's a Mega Moto 212. But I've got the rear disc brakes instead of the drum brakes. I got front disc brakes. It's got a built motor. It's going to be a cool cruiser.
Heck yeah.
But it's something that there's not another one out there right now. There may
Right.
be after people see it. But there's not right now. Not that I know of. There's not another one out there. I like to just try to get creative. I want to do something that's, I don't know. Maybe it's an ego thing, and I'm a very humble person. But anybody, if they say they don't, they're lying. You like getting compliments. When people compliment you, or people look at something you did and they're like, "Oh man, I like that." you know. So I'm going to do my best to get those by working my ass off.
Right.
Sorry, I'm cussing.
You're good.
But, you know, I try to make my stuff stand out. You know, that's part of it. I love the reaction that I get from everybody, and it makes me want to just do the next one and do it even bigger. Although, like I talk about the Rascal GT, it's gonna be hard to beat that dollar bill one.
It is clean for sure.
Oh, that's a man.
Taylor killed it.
Yeah,
that's
one of my favorite bikes.
That's half Taylor. That's also half Carlos at Racing Wheel Repair. Just his powder coating job is just phenomenal.
It's insane. It's beautiful.
Everything he touches is
it's money.
And it's crazy the versatility of that bike, because if you look at Flacco's drag bike, it's the exact same frame.
Yeah,
but it looks tiny.
exactly.
And you look at that cruiser, and it looks like a full cruiser. I mean,
Yeah.
it's unbelievable. I've actually argued with people. They're like, "That's not the same frame." I said, "Yes, it's the same frame. I'm telling you, it's
Check
just the
this
way you
website
build it." Yeah. So
Buy some stuff.
the versatility, y'all killed it on that bike. That's probably one of my favorite bikes that y'all put out.
It's one of my favorite too.
Yeah, I mean everything, the options and everything that you can do to it. It's just, I'll have some fun with it.
yeah.
Heck yeah. I'm glad to hear that. So I also want to give you a compliment, because you said that you have all these bikes and you're kind of the definition of built, not bought.
Wow.
So good job to you. But
Well, thank
the
you.
fact that you said that you don't have a garage
No, no.
and you do all this outside with hand tools.
Yeah.
I got to give it to you. That is amazing, because you plan on putting a garage on up, right?
Yeah. I got a little, where I'm about to move, I bought one of those little 8x10 resin sheds. Nice little shed, but I'm going to move some stuff in there where I can work in it, and I can move some bikes in there and then move them out when I'm in there working. It'll make it a little better, because I hate rain. I mean, I know when we need rain, but I hate rain because I can't go out and do anything.
Yeah.
In fact, my buddy, Justin, I was talking to him one evening. He's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm porting ahead." He's like, "Where are you porting ahead?" I was like, "I'm in my bedroom." And he goes, "Are you crazy?" He goes, "You get aluminum shavings on." I was like, "Yeah, I got a towel under it." But I was laying in my bed, you know, porting ahead right there in my bedroom. You know, it's because when I get off work, that's what I do until I go to bed. And sometimes even after I'm in bed, I lay there and find stuff to do.
Right.
It's just, it's almost like an addiction, but
Yeah.
it's a healthy addiction. You
Yeah,
know,
it
I
definitely
don't
is.
drink, I don't do drugs, I don't, you know.
Yeah.
So if this is what I'm doing, I'll be all right.
You're pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Do you have like tube bending tools out there? Do you have a welder? Do you have...
I do have a welder. I bought a little Yes welder. I'm trying to find a tank so I can get gas. But I do, all my cutting is done with a hand grinder and a cutoff wheel. It's like I said, these were all cut with a grinder, cutoff wheel, and then shaped them whatever shape I want. The stuff back here that I had to cut off, I do have sawzalls, cordless sawzalls. But eventually I'd like to get a plasma cutter. And like I said, I've got my welder, I got air compressor, small enough to, you know, for what I'm doing. But yeah, I just when you don't have a lot, you make do with what you got.
Which is amazing, because you do phenomenal work, and then you hear, I don't do it in my garage, I do it in my bedroom sometimes. That's amazing. So anyone out there who feels like, oh, I can't do this, I don't have enough space,
Right.
I think
Yeah,
Travis
it is.
can definitely teach you a way.
Oh, and I'm a firm believer too. When you hear people make a comment like, you know, they'll ask me, "How'd you do this?" and I'll share anything I do. I don't care. There's no secrets, and there's nothing here that I do that the next person can't do. It's just a matter of if you want to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you put your foot forward and you start doing it. You may not be the greatest at it when you get started, but the more you do it, the better you're going to get. I mean, I look at my first build.
Standing ovation.
And then I look at my later builds, and you know, they're night and day compared to each other.
Yeah.
So you get better as you go. You don't. I just don't buy into the nonsense where, you know, people just talking down to each other, and there are those few out there that.
Yeah.
And I think it's really because either they think they're really smart and they want to try to prove it by talking smart. Most of the time they sound like asses. But you don't do that by cutting people down. You
No.
know, you get somebody that's trying to get into this and they're really enjoying it and they love doing it, and then you got somebody dogging them out on what they're doing. You may have just lost that person. You know,
Yeah,
they may be
right.
like, well, I don't want to do this anymore. You know,
Right.
you know, you just there's no sense in that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't
That's a
blame you.
real quick way of getting the boot from the group.
Yeah, I tell my team, I was like, your ego aside, your job is to grow this community, and that we do that by being nice to every single person that we come across.
Exactly.
And you just help them out.
Yeah,
Exactly.
competitive
They
or
don't
not.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
But I feel like you're also a prime example of proof is in the pudding, where you want people to show off whether they're a beginner or an expert or right in the middle.
Yeah.
I mean, you started out in the same way, where just like you said, your first build was nothing compared to this build.
Right.
But look where you are now.
Yeah.
I think that's something that's
Yeah, and I mean, I wasn't a painter. I mean, this is rattle cans.
well, that was great for a rattle can.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
But you know, I didn't. I have no background growing up being a painter, but if you start doing it enough, you'll get pretty decent at it.
Yeah.
You know, and you learn stuff by watching people. It's like I just hit up Rick Watson. I watched his latest YouTube with Brandy, where he used some paint from Little Daddy Roth.
Okay.
It's those rattle bomb kits.
Yeah.
They're a little pricey, and that's the reason why I've never pulled the trigger and bought them, because I've heard mixed reviews. But I trust Rick, and I
Yeah.
talked to him. He said it's great stuff, so I'll probably be, because they got some wicked colors. I mean, really awesome stuff. So I'll probably be getting some of that in the future on one of the next builds. So.
Dang. So other than Bust Knuckle Bills with Rick Watson, do you watch any other YouTubers that kind of help you out along the way? Anyone that we should know about?
Well, I watch, if it has to do with the mini bikes, I watch it all.
Yeah.
I mean, I of course, and I ain't just saying it to plug y'all, but I watch all these. Well, you see me in the comments. Y'all see me in the comments. Even when the sounds ain't working.
Yeah, Bernie. There's no
No,
telling if this one's on or not either.
I mean, some people,
making sure.
they do some really creative stuff. I watch a lot of cars and camera stuff. They're always building some really cool stuff. Busted Knuckles, Jack with Mini
Yeah.
Bike Coalition. He puts up a lot of good rides. He just did that world record,
Yeah.
Which was freaking awesome.
Yes, congrats.
Did it the right way. You know, he wasn't driving all over the United States, mooching off every mini bike group in the world.
Yeah.
Sorry, I speak my mind, but you know, you get inspiration from a lot of different people. Black 66.
Heck yeah. I
Super
love
good
watching
dude.
stuff.
Incredible
Yeah, He
builds.
is awesome.
Yeah, he wasn't there last year. I hope he shows up this year.
I hope so too. We ask him every single year, like, please make it on out. People just love hanging out with you.
Yeah,
So-
the year before, him and his son were racing. Well, his son,
Mm-hmm.
he raced a little bit, but I probably stood there and talked to him for about an hour and a half.
Oh, nice.
And
Half of the race.
super down to earth guy,
Yeah.
really nice guy. His wife, really sweet,
Oh,
really
yeah.
nice lady. I watch a lot of his stuff. Justin Reynolds, Saw Daddy Racing.
Yes.
This guy, he's not sponsored by anybody, but he's got a full Hewitt dyno that's actually tuned correctly. It's not
Nice.
inflated numbers like
Yeah.
some redheaded fella I know.
No. Shots fired.
Not redheaded fella, because he ain't got no hair. But anyways, Anyway, sorry. Yeah.
These are gonna make great
Sorry,
shorts,
I
by
speak
the
out.
way.
Yeah. We're just going to use that
Yeah.
last part.
Yeah, it's all good. But like he did a big valve head series where he went and he probably spent $7,000-8,000 on big valve heads and ran them on his dyno just to show people comparison on which ones perform better. And I mean, if that's knowledge you want, you should check it out. Well, can I plug
Yeah.
it? Saw
Oh,
Daddy,
yeah, for
Saw,
sure.
Saw
Yeah,
Daddy
yeah.
Racing on YouTube.
Because he was just up here a couple weeks
was
ago
gonna say,
getting
yeah.
some things from,
Yeah,
from
he's
Taylor.
he's going to be my second.
Yeah.
He's going to be the one riding with me.
Nice.
He better show up since he volunteered me for
This is the official call out.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, because I'd already told Taylor that. Yeah,
Watch it, Porter.
I built the bike for it, but I don't know that I'll race. And
Yeah.
then he came down here and was talking to Taylor, and then he hit me up. And he's like, "By the way, I've entered us." I said, "What?"
Nice.
So it's going to happen. But
do you have a backup plan just in case he backs out, or?
I'll do it. I'll do it
Either
anyway.
way? Oh,
Yeah.
more power to you.
I got people like my buddy. He'll be there. He can stand there and do the timing. Because them guys that show up and don't have somebody, man, that's a chore. Have to stop every time, jump off the bike, do that.
It takes a team for sure.
Usually I'm the guy because I have a buddy that he's raced the last 2 years. Man, it killed him last year. He only got one lap in his bike. Although, if you check out my build, you'll see his because we built our bikes the same time. He's got the exact same build. Actually, he's got a little bit taller tires. He's
Nice.
coming prepared this year. And he's a fire captain, Gabe Rangel. He's a super good
Yes.
dude. But I was the guy standing there doing the time for him.
Nice.
But I'm going to ride this year.
Because was Gabe on like a Megamoto 80
Yep.
frame last year?
Yep.
Okay.
In fact, it was one of them. He bought it from a guy because that was in the Pool Start Picnic a few years
Yeah.
ago. But yeah, he had some issues with the chain. And guys, on the races, that's the main problem I've seen is your chain tension.
Yeah.
I mean, figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I've got another one of those as backup. I'm hoping I've got it covered. The chain guide, the weld-on chain guide that y'all have, and then of course that's TC Brothers. Those tensioners are crazy heavy duty.
Heck yeah.
But I actually have another one, and it actually clamps on right there. It's just a clamp.
Really?
Yeah, it's a perfect fit for that bike. Now it works good with the GPS swing arms, but like if you got Metal Fab Creations, it doesn't line up because the swing arms aren't the same.
I gotcha. This right here is a clamp on your chain tensioner right here.
Yeah, this little spot right here that opens up.
So no welding at all. You
Nope.
just clamped it
It's a
on.
1-inch clamp right there.
And did you have to make the clamp, or you bought it? It was already with the clamp.
No, it comes with the clamp.
Wow.
They sell that same one that has a plate that bolts on, or they have it to where you can weld it on. But it was almost like it was made for that. That spot is open.
It looks perfect.
Yeah, it does.
And guys, also, if you're running the Megamoto 212s and you have brace the bottom of your
Engine mount.
your motor mount,
Yeah.
because the plates on the corner, as rough as that is, I've seen some of them crack.
Yeah, we did tell the factory on that's one of the weak points. So they did start gusseting those and put some extra weld. So
Right.
hopefully people with newer Megamoto 212s, I think either way, you might as well just brace it. That's
Yeah.
probably safe for the GPS.
Yeah, I've got
180.
some 1/4-inch angle iron under there on both
That's
sides.
smart.
So
Good job.
yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be a blast.
Have you, or I guess in previous races, I'm just curious how often you have to refuel with a tank this large
I think I'd probably have to fill that one time
for the
for the race. Yeah, 4 gallons would be more than enough for that
It
race.
should be.
I could probably finish most of the race on that one. Now I run. This is another little helpful hint for people because of the compression on this motor. It's not. I don't put pump gas in it. It's 100 LL airplane fuel.
Nice.
It's ethanol free, but it's 5 something a gallon and it's self-serve at the airport
Okay.
versus going and
Yeah.
spending $100 and something for a 5-gallon deal of VP.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's what I run in this. It's like blue, clearish blue, and it runs super well in these. So
That's awesome. Any guesses of who you'd like to see finish? Do you think anyone's coming up out of the ranks?
well, I think Mr. Porter might.
This could be his year.
Yeah, I think it might be because he was riding hardtails before. Now he's got the bike built for it, and I mean it's his background, so I think he'll do really well. Bobby had an issue last year, but I think he'll probably correct his issue and
Yeah,
come
for sure.
strong.
Yeah.
I mean, he won 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
So you got your few, and then you got your cars and camera guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not entering it. I mean, I'm not a dreamer. I'm 50. Like I said, I'll be 51 the end of this month. The guy that entered me in this, he's older than me. So I mean, I'm
Like
not going.
20
I'm not
years.
going in it thinking that I'm just gonna blow everybody away. But I'm gonna enter it because I've talked myself out of it the last couple years, and a lot of it's because I love my bikes, and I don't want my bike getting tore up. But this one's kind of built for it. So
Right.
and there's really no excuse because I've watched the last 2 years. I've seen ladies get on hardtail bikes
Yeah.
and they were just trucking around having a good time, but
Yeah.
they finished the race.
Yeah.
So I can't really make any excuses. I need to get it done. So.
Yeah. So other than our practice day, are you doing anything to prepare for the GPS 180?
Well, that's when I blew the bearings out of that. I spent about 4 hours. The lady's got 30 acres. I go out there and use her
Oh,
place,
good.
and I put up some pretty cool videos of, she has a stock tank. We hit real hard and come up and get some air on it, and it's not as rough as out there, but it's good practice for
It
sure.
is, and getting your bike broken in and everything.
Yeah, and that's the key right there, is getting my bike broken.
Yeah.
I want to see what's going to break before I do it.
Right.
That's my buddy Gabe, same thing. And like I said, I spent about 4 hours out there on this, and I mean, I ride the fire out of it. I mean,
Nice.
if I'm on even a short straightaway, I've got that thing pegged. I mean,
Yeah.
now when I start getting towards the curves, I slow down real quick. But yeah, I'm not a big time racer, so on the straightaways, they're gonna have a hard
You're gonna
time.
get it.
They're gonna have a
Yeah.
hard time getting me, but they'll catch me on the corner. So,
Right.
but that's when I figured out that as soon as we were done, I was rolling it, and my back wheel was going. I was like, what the hell? Couldn't find out. It blew the bearings out, and
Yeah.
I'd had some really cheap bearings, and that's another thing. When you buy bearings, I get the PGN. They're
Yeah.
like Penguin, made in the USA.
Yeah.
Very good bearings. Just try to upgrade everything, get
Yep.
it all ready for it. So,
Right.
Heck yeah, make sure everything's nice and tight.
Yeah.
Burnham, you got any comments we need to discuss real quick?
We got Caden saying, "Hey Travis."
What's up, Caden?
Andrew Porter says, "This is true." This is back when you were talking about just doing things and helping people out. Andrew Porter said, "That's true. This man will help you with anything."
Appreciate that.
Zach says, "You need a LCR." Fire emoji. Christine Riley says, "Hi."
What's an LCR?
I don't know what it is.
Landon Charlton. The front of my trike,
Uh-huh.
the Springer front end that I put on
Oh,
that trike,
okay.
that was done by Landon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Christine Riley says, "Hi."
Hi.
Adam Christopher Lopez says, "My boy Travis, what up?"
What's up, man?
Harley Wrangle says, "Oliver's the coolest."
Hey,
and
Harley.
then he says, when's the
Do
vintage
these
podcast?
do these heart things still work, or the thumbs up?
No, I think that's like a Google
Well,
Meets thing.
Harley, this is for you, buddy.
It's all
Too
FaceTime.
Tall says, "We got a 3-hour endurance race coming up in September for anybody down in the Georgia area." Or
Like
down
it.
south.
Oh yeah.
Southern Scramble. I thought it said October 23rd or something on that flyer.
I don't know.
Sorry, Too Tall. I got your dates mixed up. Anyways, yeah, check out Misfit Racing.
He sent me that flyer and I posted it on our Go Power Sports page.
Okay,
so
cool.
Hopefully the date on there is correct.
Okay.
Devin Martinez says, "Let's hear about that drag bike you got coming." Also, Devin Martinez, congratulations on the birth of
That's
Yes.
right.
Oh, did that happen today?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think it was
The
yesterday.
baby came
got
out
a
bigger
big-
than him.
9
9
pounds.
pounds. Yeah.
He can't even use a baby for a jockey.
Congratulations, David.
Man, that's awesome. How come
Super
no one's
happy
going to tell
for
me
you.
this stuff?
I saw his wife or his girl post about it.
Dang.
So I guess her water broke yesterday.
Yeah. that
Did
sounds
they
right.
go live
Yeah.
with it?
They should have.
I think Jesus got a text at like 3:00 this morning, so it was all
Late.
up today. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the
Oh,
one
man.
that told me. He said, "Yeah, baby was 9 pounds." I said, "Bigger than Devin already."
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Dang, congrats, my boy, my guy.
That's right.
George and Core say, "Good job, Travis."
Appreciate it.
Ian Moody says, "Love GPS parts. Love the swing arm kit."
Heck yeah.
And then Nick Miner says, "What up, my guy?"
Yeah,
What up, Nick?
So
He's going to be here in a few weeks.
Yeah,
He's
sure
he's
will.
coming down to race GPS 180 also.
Heck yeah, we're gonna have him on the podcast.
Yeah, in 3 weeks he'll be
3
on here.
weeks?
Yeah, he's a good
Cool.
racer.
Okay, good.
And then Michael Self just commented, "Needs to build that Rascal GT. He talked me into it, and I got mine going from winning his raffle."
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's looking good, man.
Heck yeah.
He's doing a good job on it.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Well, now we're up against it. Thank you for reading all those comments. Thank you for everyone for commenting and being part of our podcast.
Appreciate it.
Travis, I appreciate you coming on out here and showing off your beautiful
I appreciate
bikes.
y'all having me, really.
No.
I was shocked. I was like, man, they want me to come up there?
No, you're someone who's part of the mini bike community. You're helping everyone else out, especially with your Facebook group. The fact that you're at all of the events, you're definitely a pillar for it. I want to keep you going. And everyone just wants to know about the mini bike builders. So, we got people that are into vintage, people that are into racing, drag racing, and they want to hear. We have a lot of people that just want to build, such as yourself.
Yeah, I love building.
So, hearing your perspective is definitely important to a lot of our viewers. So, thank you so much for taking the time.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And if anyone wants to find out more about rideouts or even want to contact Travis, it's TLC Mini Bikes on Facebook. It's a Facebook group. So, go ahead and ask for approval to get in, right?
Yeah. You just hit join, and it'll have a few little goofy questions. I try to keep scammers out there.
Yeah.
Too many scammers, man.
Yeah.
And if they have to answer questions, they don't. And if you don't answer questions, most of the time I just decline it. You know, unless I know you. But yeah, I try to run a tight group.
Yeah.
Because I don't like all the scamming crap. And I've got a very good group, because if one gets through, man, it's within minutes somebody shooting me a message, a screenshot. Look, taken care of. Appreciate you.
Okay,
You know,
good.
so
Good.
the scammers are just unreal these days.
Right.
Definitely buzzkills. So hopefully you have a great rest of the day.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Ollie, for co-hosting
Of
this
course.
with me. As for everyone else out there, so practice day, October 4th, which is a Saturday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then we have the big race, Saturday, November 8th. I think juniors will probably start out at 10. I'd say plan on being there like at 8 a.m. to get in there, get registered, get your bike teched. Actually, I would
Come out
say
the day before.
Come
Come
out
out
Friday.
Friday.
Come hang out with us.
Camp out with
Yeah.
us. It's always a good time. People are super nice. There's usually only like one group that may be out blasting music and revving their Honda Groms late at night. But I
Get off my lawn!
But for the most part, 99.9% of them, they're straight up stand up people.
Yeah.
So come on out. And if you want more information, gps180race.com. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? We have any other events?
Shouts
coming
out
up?
to our sponsors.
Shouts out to our sponsors for sure. So thank you. Everyone out there, be sure to ride fast, ride safe, and as always, ride on. Great job, Travis.
Appreciate
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate you coming out.
Hopefully there's music going on.
I can hear it.
now.
It is.
I can hear it right now.
Wow, wow, wow,
I got that right.
wow.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Hey, so you got to ride the mini bike down.